Okay, good morning, classmates, especially to our beloved uh, instructor, Dr. Ruel Vasquez. So today, guys, we will welcome you to our master's presentations, the fall protection. Okay, so what is fall protection? So basically, fall protection is a type of safety equipment intended to make working at heights more secure. So in general, the phrase refers to any system designed to prevent or reduce falls from great heights. So when used precisely, the phrase refers to all precautions and devices taken to avoid a fall. So most of the systems is as most of this system or fall protection system is usually applied in a construction sites like buildings, yes, like that. And then also falls are among the most common causes of serious work-related injuries and deaths, which is the fall arrest. So here in this slide, so these are the key pillars of active fall protection, which is the ABCDs rather. So this three list is a safe lab practices in boxes provided. In these boxes provided. So the first one is letter A, the anchorage. So wait, almost. Oh. So anchorage, a secure means of attachment to check if the personal fall arrest system is connected. So in the building industry, it relates to the securing of workers who are working at higher heights. So systems may be rails liveliness, systems may be like rails, lifelines, or single points. So it is only rated for either single or multi-person only. So body support. Harness distribute fall forces over the upper thighs. So this one here, upper thighs, pelvis, chest, and shoulders. So in the body support, it is refers to fall protection equipment that directly supports the worker's weight and maintains the body in a safe position during and after a fall event. So in this one, this body support is or body harness is very useful when it comes in preventing fall of the employee. So that's it. So work comfort, fit, and ease of use. So it should be ease and useful, the harness, the body harness. And it is also the key consideration in the selection of body support. So this one, the body support and the body harness is one of the most equipments to be used during the fall arrest. Next is the connectors. So connectors, such as shock-absorbing lanyards or self-retracting liveliness, connect a worker's harness to the anchorage. So in connectors, guys, it is also a device which is used uh, to connect parts of the personal fall arrest system, and it is also positioning a device systems. So it may be an independent component of the system, such as carabiner, or it may be an integral component of the part of system, which is a buckle or a D-ring, which we discussed this one later. So those are connectors are also the a part and equipments that are parts in the body harness. So next is the descent D, the descent and rescue. So this one are devices are used to raise or lower a fallen injured worker to safety or retrieve him from a confined space. So in this part, this function is often needed in scenarios where a worker must be rescued by another worker. So typically, it is called a pick-offs. So the rescuer descends to the fallen victim and it connects to the victim system. So, and then it just raises the victim slightly and able to disconnect the fall arrest system. Okay, so all of these pillars here in the fall protection we will be giving an example later after this one. Next is, so this one, let's start with the anchors. So these are the types of anchors to be used in fall arrest, like this one, the tent anchor, the strap anchor, the reusable roof, scaffold choker, sliding beam, and I-beam trolley. So, but in here, most of the companies are using I-beam trolley and the detent anchor. So most of the anchors that has been used is the detent anchor is the I-beam trolley. So next is the body support. So this one here, as you can see in this image, this one is the one of the example of the body harness. So this one are, so these are the four key components of the harness. So before you before mo commit sa mo mag-start sa inyong work, like when you are in the building, so this one is mo ni imuhang ginasulob, the body harness. So these are the four key components: the labels, the hardware, the stitching, and the weaving. Next is, so the body support also, this one are the popular harness D-ring configurations. So like this one here, the first one, wait, this one here is the fall arrest. So this one is kind of a body harness that is very secure when it comes in fall arrest system. Like this one, it should be like this when the naay mahitabo sa employee kung naay fall arrest nga mahitabo. So safe siya. Next is the positioning. So this one here, mo ni siyang yang guide silbi. Next is the ladder climbing. If ladder climbing, inani lang ang ang position sa iyahang harness. Next is the limited access. This one, as you can see here. Diri ra makita, diri dapit ang iyahang murag iyang anchor. Next is ang suspension. So this one. So all of this one here in the body support are the popular harness D-ring configurations. Next is Next is the connectors. Wait. I'll have to erase this one. This one here. Next is the connectors. So connectors are the devices you use to attach your anchor point. Okay, and when used for fall arrest. So the first one is the compatibility, the lanyards, the self-retracting device or SRDs, hooks, and carabiners. So that's it for now for me, and I'll be giving you the floor to Miss Mary Joy Arnan.
Okay, so I will proceed to the next slide, which is the connectors. So under connectors, there are compatibility, lanyards, self-retracting devices, hooks, and carabiners. So before ko mag-proceed, so the na siya fall arrest. So fall arrest is the form of fall protection which involves the safe stopping of a person already falling. So next, compatibility. Compatibility, ideally, a personal fall arrest system is designed, tested, and supplied as a complete system. However, it is common practice for lanyards, connectors, lifelines, deceleration devices, body belts, and body harnesses to be intercharged since some components wear out before others. Not all components are interchangeable. Any substitution or change to a personal fall arrest system should be fully evaluated or tested to determine that it meets the standards before the modified system is put in use. Next slide, please. So these are the types of lanyards. Single leg, twin leg tie back lanyard. Single leg is composed by only one anchorage point and also used in situations with lower risk level. Twin leg, a connection point to the belt and two anchorage connection points. For structures such as scaffolding, use of twin leg is mandatory as use as it allows the worker to move while being connected to an anchorage point. Then the third one is tie-back lanyard, eliminates the need for a separate anchorage connector and offers an adjustable tie-back point, allow for anchorage size versatility. Next slide. Next is the self-retracting devices. These are the types: is SRLR or rescue retrieval, self-retracting lifelines, personal SRLs, SRL LE leading age. So the SRLR rescue retrieval designed to reduce the shock load to the body of a worker by limiting the distance of a fall. Then self-retracting lifelines, allowing the users to operate within the recommended work area. Then the SRL LE leading age work occurs when a worker uses fall protection system anchored at foot level behind him and then moves away from the anchor point. Next, Mr. So next is the hooks. So mao ni siyang type sa hooks but usually gamiton sa fall protection is only locking type snap hooks. Next, Mr. So, okay na. Okay, so that's all for my part. Ay. Master, muted ka, Master.
Okay, so descent and rescue. So in this function, sa descent and rescue, It is often needed in scenarios where a worker must be rescued by another worker, and it is called pickups. So the rescuer descends and then raises the victim slightly to enable disconnection of the victim's fall arrest system before descending the um, in the scenarios that happen in the of the employer. So as you can see here, there are in the descent rescue, it has standards, an OSHA. So you already know what is OSHA, right? So because ato na ning na discuss like on a third year college. So this one is a code or rules and policy um, of a company, one of the rules or the code of the company. So next is, so this one, the last one. So why is fall protection important? So falls are one of the most common causes of catastrophic injuries and deaths at work. So employers must set up the work environment so that employees do not fall off of high work platforms or into gaps in the floor wall or walls. So basically, fall protection is very important because without fall protection, daghang disgrasyang mahitabo or even naimamatay sa usa ka employee. So para ma-prevent nato or ma-avoid nato na siya, so we need to um, avoid the fall arrest. So we need to implement or conduct fall protection system. So that's it. So that's it, guys. So before we end the our report, we will gonna show you some video about the fall arrest system, or it's an example video of a fall arrest system. Okay, so that is an example of fall arrest system. So that was a training video. So I hope you guys learned about our presentation today, which is the fall protection. So that's all for today. And always remember, safety first. Thank you.
Bye-bye.